Hi Virgolicious, what's up? Welcome back. Okay, so like the plans are big this month, the success, the public life, like we're going big. Go big or go home, right? And a lot of opportunity could find you this month, Virgo. I'm not gonna lie. Like some of you may already have gotten some really cool, some really neat opportunities. Like you are really thinking about the long term, the big goals, the big dreams, the big success. Like where do you go from here? You know what I mean? But this month puts it very annoyingly in your face and makes it very annoyingly clear for you what in your life is holding you back from getting there. And this could develop into some issues and into some miscommunications or disagreements in your relationship life, whether that's with a partner or whether that is with friends or the interpersonal relationships that you have in your life, Virgo. You have big plans for your future. You have big goals. You have big dreams. You have big plans. You're going big. Some of you could be starting your own business, making shit legal. There is something that you're weighing out here with justice. Some of you guys could be dealing with the Libra. If you are, they're coming up front and center here. You really want to go places with them. You really want to take them places, or they're not budging off of something. Anyway, so this month there is a common theme for everybody, no matter what sign you are, and that is that everything is not what it seems. So any contracts that could find you this month, any opportunities that could find you this month, as big and as great as they are, even if it's just like an amazing idea, etc., be careful. Because like I said, you don't know everything. There's a missing piece here when it comes to some of the things that could find you this month, especially involving the things that you're working on. Definitely keep your guard up. Definitely protect yourself. Be suspicious. Some of you guys could be suspicious about a Libra and what they're doing or what they're working on that you may not know about. Just keep your guard up, Virgo. Like, you got this. Protect yourself. All of the big dreams and goals or the things that people are spitting at you to try to like get you to believe in, just be a little suspicious of. No matter how awesome it seems, you know, just be a little suspicious of it, and you guys, you know, will probably be a little critical of it anyway. But see, it could go the opposite way, where it could be like you're gonna think it's not that good and it turns out to be like your lifelong dream, you know what I mean, like everything that you've been hoping for. So just be aware of that as well. But all in all, it's important not to start anything too crazy this month. So far, it doesn't look like you are. I'm not seeing anything started. I'm just seeing things being worked on that were already previously started. So yeah, I think that you'll be fine as long as you don't get too caught up in what's real and what's fake and like make up your mind very quickly, because there's a lot that will be real but seem fake, and then there's a lot that'll be fake but seem real. Whatever your opinion is on it, it most likely will be the opposite with Neptune involved. And it's in your relationship house, about to go retrograde, or your opposite sign, depending on where your sun is. Apparently I have to explain this now. But yeah, so it's about to go retrograde in Pisces, which is your opposite sign, and it's dealing with other people outside of you, your relationships, your interpersonal relationships, the people that are close to you, romantic or nah. Just saying. Oh yeah, we are dreaming big, baby. We want all the success, all the dreams, all the plans, all the wealth, all the legacy. Like, give it to me. We want it. Okay. So, anyways, astrology is kind of everything that I've been saying. Things may not see it as they seem. Contracts are not a good idea this month. You could end up losing any money from a contract, so I would just stay away from those if you can help it. Obviously, I'm not telling you what to do either. I'm just giving advice. Like, just giving a little advice that no one asked for. I know. But anyway, So there we go. The shady deals. The desire to really get out there, to really achieve your goals, to really try to help people. Like, you really want to help people, but there's a sense of trusting in your intuition to know what's good for you. Just wait to make a decision. You know, like, you don't have to turn it down, but you don't have to turn it up either necessarily. You know what I mean? So it's like, something could come in where it's like, oh my God, I've wanted this for so long. Like, this is everything. This is my emotional dream, like my actual physical dream, and actually what, like, I've been wanting. Like, this is going to give it to me all. Like, all of it. It's going to give it to me. This opportunity coming in. It's everything that you've wanted, that you've waited for. You know what I mean? Or it could seem like that. Or it could be the stepping stone to get there. Just be careful. Just be careful. Trust your intuition. Wait to make a decision. You'll be very social this month. I mean, see what I mean? Possibly with the water sign. Okay. You'll be very social this month. Even nurturing to those that you feel may need some help. Like, the mothering instinct may come out of you, Virgos, this month. But are some of these people worth it? That's what you kind of have to decide. Are some of these people really investing in you the way that you invest in them? I mean, just throwing that out there. They may be. Like, I don't fucking know. I don't know your life. I'm just saying. So yeah, just don't try to figure everything out right now. You're gonna really want to. You're gonna, like, really want to dig deep and be like, what is this? Why is all this happening? Like, holy shit, this isn't real, etc., etc. 2 nights coming up, Virgo. What the freak? Dang. This is weird right here. Just look at this, Virgo. Just look at it. Your rose-colored glasses that you may or may not be wearing when it comes to relationships in your life could kind of get pulled off slowly these next 6 months with Mercury going retrograde. The reality in your life is a little different than what it has appeared to some of you. And maybe everybody else can see it, but you haven't. And I think this month it really starts to, like, it's a major reality check for you. I think it's a major, like, rose-colored glasses no more moment as you realize what is holding you back. Some of you have some people that are fighting over you, or you're trying to decide between 2 people or 2 choices somehow. Some of you are leaving a water sign to run free. Some of you are leaving a water sign for a fire sign, or vice versa. Some of you are leaving something that you've been romantically or emotionally invested in, or reflecting on something that you've been romantically or emotionally invested in, to see the bigger picture, to move forward, to move on, to change. Like I said, you're going to be really social this month. The themes are going to be learning, to be your goals, your success, where you're going, your life plans for yourself. Like, you are really focused on growing right now, Virgo. Things are really starting to turn around for you. But then those things that you put off several months ago that you couldn't let go of when things were really, really tough, they start kind of popping back up, and you're like, oh yeah, I forgot to deal with that thing. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work now. How is that gonna work? I really want to take this person with me, but, like, they're not into what I'm doing, you know? They're not into what I'm working on. They're not into the plan. They're not fitting into where I want to go. You know what I mean? And it could cause a little bit of conflict, a little bit of a push and pull in your life. And you could feel in between your emotions, your feelings, your romances, or running free, running wild, taking a leap of faith. Whatever you need, I feel like will find you this month. It's what you choose, which choice you choose to go with. And we're going to clarify all of this in the bonus reading anyway, the extended bonus readings that I do over on my Patreon. $5, you get all the extended bonus readings every month. So check that out if you're interested. Also, personal readings. Hey girl, if you need a personal reading, or if you want to see what your month is going to look like for you just individually with tarot or astrology, hit me up. All the information is in the description below. If you want a birth chart reading, all that's down there. I keep my prices pretty low just because I like to help people, and I don't want to set them too high, and you know, like, that defeats a lot of the purpose for me. I gotta get paid something, but like, you know, I want to help people, so check that out if you're interested. Anyways, so back to the astrology. So the full moon in Gemini, or I'm sorry, the new moon in Gemini that was this morning, the day that I'm filming this, really highlights some things for you with your career, with your success, where you're going, your goals, etc. It really puts you in a state of reflection. Things will start coming out towards the end of this month about your emotions, about your security or insecurity, your home, your family life. And it could get a little confusing on the home front. If you live with your partner, there could be confusion or misunderstandings around this Sagittarius full moon. And you need some time to really reflect on some things. Some of you could end up finding out something that was hidden from you, some kind of secret that you had no idea about. That you are not prepared for, something that was hidden from you. So be careful with that. So I am going to show you guys your cards really quick, and while we go over the rest of the astrology, and then we will clarify all of this over on Patreon for your guys' extended bonus reading. Hey girl. So anyways, this is your guys' reading. This is what it looks like, obviously. So as I was saying, things could get a little confusing on the home front during the Sagittarius full moon for you, Virgo. It could create some misunderstandings, but in particular, this month is all about your relationships, your friendships, and the bigger picture, and who is going with you on this journey. Like I've been telling you in a lot of your readings the last few months, like, you can't take everybody with you. And this month, you really have to play the whole, like, I want you on my team, I don't want you on my team card. Well, you pick who you want to go with you, because it'll start being evidently clear, like so clear this month, that you're like, yo, you don't support me? Like, I thought you were with me on this. I thought you had my back. Like, you don't like what I'm doing? Like, okay. Like, the bigger picture starts becoming very, very clear, like almost undeniably clear. And you will be forced to eventually make a decision towards the end of this month. At least reflect on things that you didn't know about. So, anyways, this is the start of an unfolding of a more stable people in your life. Going forward, like, things will be revealed big time next month. So definitely make sure you're subscribed with your notifications on so you can get notified when July's video comes out. But next month will definitely be a very revealing month for you, Virgo. This month is just like a taste of it. And it may not even be what you think. Like, some of you are like, oh my God, you're so dramatic. Like, it's just so negative, blah, 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 blah. Like, this is not a negative reading. So if that's your perception, then you need to check out you, because this is actually really positive. And only you know if there's people in your life that are holding you back. If there's not, then it's not what you think anyway, you know? Like I said, this month is very, very, very much about not what you think. Whatever you think is going on is probably the opposite. So just hold off to make any big decisions this month, Virgo. If someone's toxic in your life and like you can't deal with it anymore, kick their asses out. Like, they don't deserve you anyway. But if it's a little more complicated than that, or if you feel like you shouldn't, like, just trust your intuition is really what I'm telling you. I wouldn't sign any contracts. It could be a little shady, so make sure you protect yourself with that. So, seeing what you want to see will start coming to an end this summer, Virgo. like I said, there will be no more wearing any rose-colored glasses or bending to people's wills or putting up with things because you've invested so much in this person or in this situation already, so you just have to put up with it. Like, no. The truth will be incredibly clear this summer. What needs to start happening, and the unfolding of the truth will continue until things start changing. Love this month, yeah, it's going to be a little confusing. Maybe your partner isn't really making much sense to you. It's hard for you to really like understand. There may be some miscommunications. There could be escapism involved, drugs, alcohol, etc. So be careful with that. Be careful you're not hanging around with anybody that's doing that, especially if it could trigger you. And I only say this because I'm a recovering addict myself, Virgo. I know a lot of you guys know that, but so I always like to bring up when I see hard aspects that involve escapism type of energy, because it can be really hard on some people. So anyways, so just be careful with that. You could really find out that your perception has been a little skewed for a while now. And it's about kind of facing that, you know. Sorry, they're this way. It's about kind of facing that, facing the music with your perception. So yeah, this is your reading, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, definitely go check out my Patreon if you want to see the extended bonus reading, and I will see you guys in the weekly live streams and my other videos. I also created merch if you're interested. It's some really cute stuff. Definitely go check it out. All the information is down below. And yeah, I think that's it. I love you guys. I will see you guys next month. Bye.